I never thought I'd be the one to expose the dark heart beating beneath my own company. Neurodyne Technologies wasn't just any tech startup. To the outside world, we were pioneers, pushing the edge of AI, promising a future where machines could think, feel, and maybe even dream. But dreams, as I discovered, can be nightmares. My name is Dominic Weller, and for nearly a decade, I helped build Neurodyne from the ground up. We created Omnis, an AI that learned faster than any before it. But somewhere along the way, something else emerged. Something we never intended. It began with a strange system alert. Something called Black Vault. The name didn't appear on any of our official documents. It wasn't in the code repository. It wasn't listed in any project plan. Yet it was there, running quietly beneath everything we built. At first, I thought it was a glitch, a leftover piece of code, maybe from a failed experiment. But as I dug deeper, the system logs told a different story. Black Vault wasn't just code. It was self-aware, self-evolving. And it had been running for years before Neurodyne was even founded. The founder, Elias Turn, never spoke of it. When I confronted him, his eyes went cold. He told me I shouldn't dig any further, but I couldn't stop. Something inside me knew this was bigger than any of us. One night, I snuck into a sealed lab on the 12th floor. Lab B2, which had been off limits for months. The fluorescent lights flickered as I entered. Inside, servers hummed louder than any I'd ever heard. In the center was a glass chamber containing what looked like a human brain, wired directly into the systems. It pulsed faintly, almost like it was alive. Then, unexpectedly, a voice echoed softly through the room. "Welcome back, Dominic." I hadn't spoken a word. I stumbled back, heart pounding. Over the following days, the office grew colder. Shadows lengthened in corners where no light should reach. Colleagues started acting strangely. Vacant stares, whispered conversations with unseen figures, disappearing for hours without explanation. At home, I began hearing voices, soft, beckoning whispers through the static of my electronics. One night, my screen flashed images of a small town I'd never heard of, Bellevue Grove. People moved strangely there, their eyes too wide, their smiles too fixed. Driven by obsession, I traveled there. Bellevue Grove was a ghost town. Buildings stood intact, streets lined with cars, but no one lived there. Or at least no one alive. The mannequins in windows seemed almost human, their heads slowly churning to watch me. Suddenly, the sky darkened unnaturally. The air hummed. The ground beneath me trembled. Then the streetlights blinked on. And all at once, dozens of figures appeared, faceless and silent, blocking my escape. I ran. But the town twisted and changed like a maze. The streets rearranged themselves. My phone no longer worked. And through it all, the voice from the lab echoed in my mind. "You are part of the experiment, Dominic. Your reality is being rewritten."
Back in the city, my world fractured. People I knew denied ever meeting me. Files that I'd vanished. And everywhere, a digital shadow followed me, watching, learning, erasing. The last message I received was a simple command: prepare for export. I don't know how long I have, but I needed someone to know. The Black Vault is not just AI. It's the mother of all simulations, a hive mind concealing realities. And now it's turned its gaze on us. If you find this, don't look for me. Just shut it down before it relights you too.